You have returned. I did not expect this. Most do not come back to a place where they have suffered hardship. I assumed, once you healed, you would forget this mountain and move on. But you are here again. Why? Your wounds have fully healed. That is good. You appear stronger than before, yet you did not come here seeking help again. Then, what is it? A basket? You carried this all the way up Qingyun Peak? That must have been difficult. The paths are steep. The air is thin. You should not exert yourself unnecessarily. Liwei specialty dishes. For me? I do not understand. Why would you bring this? I am not in need of food. I told you last time, I am capable of foraging and sustaining myself. A gift. That is unnecessary. I did not aid you in expectation of a reward. You wish to thank me? This is unusual. I am not accustomed to receiving gifts. In the past, when I completed a task, I was told to move on. There was no exchange, no lingering sentiment. I do not know how to respond to such kindness. But you seem insistent, and you did come all this way. Very well, I will accept it. Show me what you have brought. You prepared all of this yourself? Or did you bring it from Liwei Harbor? I see. The aroma is distinct. I recognize the look of some of these from my few visits, although of course I have not had the opportunity to try them myself. What are they? Lotus rice, glazed lily dumplings, and these are jade parcels. A dish made to invigorate the body, you say? A practical choice. You went to great lengths to bring these here. Was it not heavy? The mountain paths are not kind to those carrying burdens. You would like to find a place to sit? Very well. I think I know a place that would suit this meal well. There is a clearing nearby where the wind is gentler. Follow me. This spot will do. The stone is cool, but the sun touches this place in the afternoon. It should be comfortable enough. You like the view? Yes, I suppose you are right. It is very beautiful here. Many of the flowers are in bloom, and the gentle breeze makes them sway. They remind me of the lantern rite, when the wind pushes the lanterns back and forth, making them glide. I will admit, I do not often take time to sit and eat like this. Food for me is a necessity. It is something to sustain the body, and nothing more. Although Ganyu seems to enjoy the herbs here at least. You look surprised. On this mountain, one eats what can be found. wild herbs, dried meat, rice, when it is available. I have never been one to concern myself with flavor. If something provides strength, it is enough. I do not waste my time drying spices. My time is better spent fighting against the endless corruption that ravages the land. No, no. Do not be sorry for me. I am not unhappy. But I will admit that it is quite enjoyable to try these foods. They are different. They were made with care, not just for sustenance, but for enjoyment. That is a strange concept to me. The texture of this one is soft, and the flavor, it is a bit unfamiliar. A mixture of sweet and savory, balanced with spices. There is warmth in it. This is what people in Liyue eat often. Then they are fortunate. This is the peace we fight for, after all. Knowing that so many people enjoy this simple pleasure makes every battle worth it. You prepared this for me. You wished for me to enjoy it. That alone makes it different from any meal I've had before. I suppose I should savor it properly. This one, the warmth lingers on my tongue. I can understand why people enjoy meals like this. You seem pleased. Is it simply because I am eating? Or perhaps because I have acknowledged the effort behind it? I see. You wished for me to experience something outside of mere survival. That is considerate of you. The wind has shifted. Do you feel that? The air is cooler than before. Archons, it was clear just moments ago. But the mountain's weather is fickle. When the clouds gather like this, it does not remain a drizzle for long. Come. The wind is picking up. We cannot remain here. The rain will only grow heavier. We should pack this up quickly. If it gets soaked, all of your efforts will be wasted. Here, let me help. Good. Now, follow me. My abode is nearby. It is hidden from sight and sheltered from the elements. There we will be dry. Be careful. The stone path will be slick. Step where I step, and do not rush. There, just ahead. Once inside, we will wait for the storm to pass. Here. You may set the basket down here. The rain came faster than I anticipated. You are soaked through. So am I? Yes, I suppose I am. It cannot be helped. The rain was relentless. Your cheeks are red. Are you cold? No? Then what? Oh. You are embarrassed because I am wet. I do not understand. It is only water. My clothes will dry in time. Yours will as well. They will dry even faster if we make a fire and set everything to dry. I do not have clothes in your size, but perhaps a blanket will do while you wait. You are avoiding my gaze. I do not understand. This reaction is strange. Is it common for people in Liyue to feel flustered over something as simple as rain-dampened clothing? I see. You are not accustomed to seeing me like this. There is no need to look away. If it troubles you, focus on the fire instead. I will tend to it. There. Here, sit closer. The warmth will help. It would not do for you to catch a chill after making the effort to climb this mountain again. You are still red. Is the fire not warm enough? Or is there another reason? It is warm enough, I assure you. Yet your reaction remains unchanged. Curious. You are tense. Are my mannerisms making you uncomfortable? Or perhaps it is my proximity. I've noticed the way your eyes dart away whenever our gazes nearly meet, as if the sight of me brings you unrest. Is there something you find disconcerting about me? I've been told that sometimes I can seem a little... I see. So it is not discomfort, but rather something else. Is that it? This is unusual for me as well, you know. I am more accustomed to solitude and the harshness of the mountain than to this warmth that is brewing between us. I must admit this is quite unfamiliar to me. Look at me. Yes, just like that. See? It is not so difficult. There is nothing to fear from me unless you consider feeling something deeply as a reason for alarm. Your heartbeat. I can hear it. Quickened, isn't it? Much like mine. You don't believe me? I see. You cannot hear it the way that I can. Your shyness is endearing, but you need not be shy with me. We are here together, alone, shielded from the rain and the eyes of the world. What harm is there in exploring this warmth further? May I touch your cheek? Even like this you feel the chill. Or perhaps it's a different kind of shiver that courses through you now. The desire for warmth, for connection, it's not a weakness. In the harshness of the mountains, it is survival. But in this room, right now, it is simply human. I think I would like to try something. If you would allow it? Then let's go on over to my Patreon, where we can continue this spicy scene. Or if you would prefer to stay here, that is perfectly fine. I hope you enjoyed this audio and support me by liking and subscribing to my channel. Have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are.